We have a very special guest with us here today who will be singing the National Anthem. Please welcome Billy Gilman, the runner-up in the last season of The Voice. Billy, welcome to the house.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Billy, thank you for taking the time to share your talents with us and with the rest of Rhode Island. You're a Rhode Island treasure, and it's very generous of you to come down and sharing with us. Thank you very much. I want to thank Speaker Pro Tempore Kennedy for arranging to bring Billy Gilman in to sing for us. And now, if you'd please come up, Speaker Pro Tem Kennedy.
I'm sure everyone will agree that was a great rendition of the National Anthem. Mr. Speaker, this is an honor to have Billy here today. Billy is a homegrown person from South County. He was born at the Westerly Hospital, just as I was, only a little bit later than I was. Along with Billy here today, I did want to introduce his mom, Fran. For anyone who had a chance to see The Voice this past season, Fran was at every one of those performances. And along with Fran, right next to Fran, is Angela Beccare. Angela is Billy's longtime manager. Angela also, for those who do not know, had a day here at the State House back in, I believe, the era of Governor Garrahy. Famous singer, had many well-known songs. She continues to entertain at various venues around the state. So I want to welcome Angela. And we also have Cheryl Cohen. It used to be Shadone. For those who remember Greg Shadone, this is Greg Shadone's sister. She's with the Dunkin' Donuts Center. And with Cheryl is John, is it Cialfi? Okay. Also from the Dunk Center, and they're getting ready to promote one of Billy's upcoming performances for people who are looking to buy tickets. So,
No plug intended.
So, Mr. Speaker, at this time I'm going to turn this over to you. This is a House resolution which I would like us to have read and to have left on the desk for further signatures.
Speaker Pro Tem Kennedy moves House Resolution congratulating Rhode Island native Billy Gilman on his singing career and finishing as runner-up on The Voice. That is seconded by myself, Leader Shikachi, Chairman Abney, Leader Morgan, and the entire House of Representatives. All in favor, aye? Aye. All opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, please read and leave on the desk for signatures.
House resolution congratulating Rhode Island native Billy Gilman on his singing career and finishing as runner-up on The Voice. Whereas William Wendell Gilman III, known professionally as Billy Gilman, was born May 24, 1988 in Westerly, Rhode Island, son of Francis Fran Woodmansee and William Wendell Gilman Jr. Billy was raised in the town of Richmond along with his younger brother Colin. And whereas Billy was a precocious youngster who loved singing from an early age, as a toddler Billy would sing with friends and family using his toy karaoke machine, wowing them with his incredible voice and natural ability. By the age of 5, Billy would delight in shopping with his mom at a Westerly supermarket and would stick his head inside the door of a frozen food case and sing to see if the echo would make him sound like he was on a stage. He liked what he heard, and he scribbled on the condensation of the glass door the words, "Now starring Billy Gilman." And whereas Billy gave his first public performance on a stage at the age of 7, Billy Gilman later performed at the Washington County Fair in Richmond and other local fairgrounds in the New England area. Billy endeared himself to his audience as a little boy in a towering cowboy hat, possessing an amazingly big voice as he strutted around the stage. His grandmother, Ginger Woodmansee, realized that other people might delight in hearing the 8-year-old prodigy sing, and thus she contacted Angela Beccari, a Westerly vocal coach and singer in her own right, to help manage his career. And whereas Billy was discovered at the age of 9 by Ray Benson of Asleep at the Wheel. Billy went to Austin, Texas to work with Ray and made some demos of songs that Benson shopped around, taking him on the road with the Dixie Chicks and George Strait. Next were tours with Reba McEntire, as well as performances with Tim McGraw and Martina McBride. And whereas Billy Gilman was later signed by Epic Records in Nashville, and by the age of 11, he had recorded a debut album titled One Voice. The title song from that album, also titled One Voice, went on to become a top 40 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and a top 20 hit on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart in 2000. And whereas the memorable One Voice video shows Billy on a school bus going home from school while watching everything that goes on around him, Billy sang in his lyrics about the power of prayer. We need some help down here on earth. 1,000 prayers, 1,000,000 words. One voice, one simple word. Hearts know what to say. One dream can change the world. Keep believing. Billy was nominated that year for a Grammy Award for Best Male Country Vocal Performance, and at 11 years old was the youngest artist to ever have a top 40 single on the Billboard Country chart. And whereas Billy Gilman released a Christmas album in 2000 titled Classic Christmas, which went gold, following on May 8, 2001 by his second album, Dare to Dream, which was certified gold with the singles Elizabeth and She's My Girl, peaking at positions 50 and 56, respectively, in the Billboard Country Music charts. After Dare to Dream, Billy's voice began to mature, forcing him temporarily to withdraw from singing. And whereas his final album for Epic was released on April 15, 2003, and was entitled Music Through Heart Songs, songs based on the poems of Maddie J.T. Stepanek. The tracks were based on the verse written by the child poet Maddie Stepanek, a young writer with muscular dystrophy who died in 2004, almost 1 year after the album's release. Billy then signed a contract with Image Entertainment in 2005 for the release of his fifth album, Everything and More. In 2006, a self-titled album, Billy Gilman, was released. And whereas in 2016, Billy Gilman auditioned for season 11 of the NBC television show The Voice. In the blind audition broadcast on September 20th, 2016, he sang the song When We Were Young by Adele and achieved his goal of having all 4 judges turn their chairs to try to get him on their team of talented singers. Billy then began his quest to win the competition as a member of Team Adam with Adam Levine as his coach and mentor. And whereas Billy Gilman continued to impress the judges in the early round with his flawless renditions of numerous songs, including The Show Must Go On by Queen, All I Ask by Adele, and Anyway by Martina McBride, earning a standing ovation from the public and all 4 judges after each performance and advancing to the semifinals. And whereas in the semifinals, Billy Gilman earned another standing ovation from all 4 judges for his performance of I Surrender by Celine Dion. And his performance of the song was featured at #1 on iTunes. In the finals, he performed My Way by Frank Sinatra, Bye Bye Love by the Everly Brothers as a duet with his coach and mentor, Adam Levine, and closed out the competition with a rendition of his original song, Because of Me. And whereas in recognition of his extraordinary talent and beautiful singing voice, Billy Gilman was named the runner-up on the Voice Season 11 competition. Now therefore be it resolved, this House of Representatives of the State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations hereby congratulates Rhode Island native Billy Gilman for his outstanding performance in the 2016 season of the television show The Voice. We wish him much continued success as a recording artist and look forward to seeing him perform in his home state of Rhode Island and across this great nation. Be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and hereby is authorized and directed to transmit a duly certified copy of this resolution to Mr. Billy Gilman.
Boy, it kind of felt like an obituary for a moment. I don't know. Right? Oy. Anyway, for as long as I can remember, there has not been a time where singing wasn't what I was and what I am. There is no memory of me starting it. It just was always there. And that's all I've ever known. And I can tell you, having the fortunate opportunity to continue it now almost into my much more, because I can continually, hopefully, bring it back to my amazing state of Rhode Island. And it was quite evident of how proud I was to come from the 401 by the constant recognition that I tried throughout the competition to give my state. And I'm really, really touched and blown away. You did your homework, Brian. I don't even know these things about me. And he's like, I didn't say you went through the voice change. I said you matured. Checks in the mail. I am truly honored, and I hope for years to come that I can continue to make all of you proud. And as I am proud to come from Rhode Island, take care, everyone. Thank you so much. This really means a lot to me.
Billy, thank you for coming in and sharing your talents with us once again. Congratulations on a remarkable career thus far, on your very significant successes. You do make us proud. We love that you're from Rhode Island, and you will continue to make us proud because you're going to have a remarkable career. Good luck to you. Godspeed. There is no house count.